behind every success is a story of tireless effort, determination, and leadership.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, yeah. And I'm feeling good.
Meet the champions behind the games.
Actually, for me, I have never expected that one day I will become member of parliament or one day I will become this IOA president. But I think it's all came just like that. It's all, I don't know how it came, I don't know. But maybe when you see, even if in the night or even if in the evening, if you go in the car, people will be recognizing me. That is only the reward I got it from the sports. So the same, like it came just like that to me because of my achievements and Prime Minister, I think so.
So I was posted as Director Industries the moment I landed in Goa, so that was my first posting. Subsequently, I also got the CEO Investment Promotion Board, which is again a very interesting portfolio to be in. And then Investment Promotion Board came in as well. But frankly, it was pretty manageable, I would say. I mean, when Secretary of Sports came to me also, I think 3 charges are fairly manageable, I think, but this was a totally different ball game, This in itself, even as a single charge, is too much to handle.
Before coming into this department, I was holding various other charges. From November 2022, since we are in November 2023, I would like to say I was a Director Environment, holding a charge as a Director PWD, a short-time Director Electricity, Member Secretary GCZMA, and holding this as additional charge as Executive Director Sports Authority of Goa.
For me, what I am doing is in a very simple nutshell word, I am the connecting dots for this entire event. I am communicating everything from a pin to an airplane to the entire resource, to the entire manpower, to each and every one who is working at this event for National Games Goa.
So when you go across the venues in Goa for the National Games, all the branding elements and the sites that you see, as soon as you approach towards the venue and you enter, surrounding the venue, enter the FOP area, that's the field of play area for the players, all the branding that you see is managed by me. All the creative approvals and everything, depending on what kind of sites to be up. So that's my major role, looking at the head of the branding department is basically what I look after.
The day I got to know that I've been called for by Deloitte to do this national games, 37 national games in Goa, that was a big surprise to me. When I landed up in Goa, the first day I got the briefing of all the sports happening here and the sports stadium which were shortlisted to do these events. I went to all the stadiums, I understood the shortfalls of those stadiums. I made the report where where I had mentioned the shortfalls, and then we started refurbishments wherever required, any other kind of repair in terms of competition conduct.
Our work over here is majorly for the FOP layout mapping, venue mapping and overlays planning, which is basically the sacrosanct area of the entire competition, the field of play. And we were also responsible for working in the scheduling as well as the venue mapping, as in like which sport will be fitting into which venue and what should be the overlap like, and the scheduling, like the transition period and the further scheduling in terms of what game fits in best for that particular field of play.
I was handling the overall coordination from the core team with multiple departments. Right now we are sitting in the state coordination office, which I was co-heading with another colleague of mine. I was also looking after certain aspects of the host city activation, and at the same time I was dealing with the officials, their permissions, their requirements, and at the same time dealing with the workforce down here.
I am looking towards all the print production branding, which is going from the team. So we have received all the design files and then sending it to all 26 venues, depicting it into different sports mascots, making it look alive on the real venues is what we are doing backstage. That is what our job is.
Every challenge is stepping stone.
It is a very, very complex organizational structure. It is like even in one single event, if you conduct, there are multiple aspects to it. You have to do the event management bit, you have to build stage, structure, overlays, then you do the sound, then you have the technical requirements. If you do one game in itself is a mini event. And then you were supposed to do multiple of them, about 50 of them, and that too, in such a short time. So what according to me was the most difficult thing was to make sure that these different particular verticals, they interact properly, and I think there where I have faced the most difficulties. Strategy was to kind of break down the various components of the organization part and then proceed towards achieving each one of them.
We are basically dealing with the entire athlete contingent that has come to the games, which is 10,000 plus athletes, as you know. It has been very challenging because we are just 36 states and each person is handling one, but the data that comes in to us is a lot and comes in at varied times, sometimes not when we want it to, much later. So we are doing a lot of firefighting literally on an everyday basis. But we have a very, very good team, very hardworking team. All young kids here who are also working from 9 to 9. So it has been really good working with them also.
For me, it has been more crazy because I was involved in each and every venue and each and every smallest part of each venue. मुझे पता है कि 2 दिन बाद शायद येलो अलर्ट है, सबने बोला हुआ है, सब जगह पे लेबर है हमारी, सब जगह पे ट्रक्स स्टैंड बाय है हमारे, कुछ भी बारिश हुई, कुछ गिरा, उससे पहले उड़ जाएगा. सो वी आर प्रिपेयर्ड, वी आर रेडी, एंड दैट्स वेयर हमारा काम सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. जो ओवरलेज में हमने किया है, इट्स नॉट ईजी. वी हैव एक्चुअली डन अ लॉट.
I feel that women are very, very efficient. Women are also, I think, capable of multitasking and juggling and also taking decisions, at the drop of a hat. I've seen a lot of men struggle with that sometimes, that, with limited information, with whatever it is at hand, we're good at implementing a plan B, which is I think, very, very critical.
Because we have, I suppose, what men do is like rationalized decision making. We do logical decision making in terms of an emotional quotient as well. That is what we add into the flavor.
This is the kind of work that gives me, the satisfaction at the end of the day, and this makes me who I am. If I'm not doing this, then I'm not the person I am. So I will not be able to justify any other role in my life if I'm not able to do this. So definitely is very fulfilling.
Gone are the days and the times where we had to prove. Now it's time to put everything into an action. So empowerment, I think it's too cliche a word, trust me. I think we don't need anybody to empower us. We can empower ourselves. This is one of the strongest event where women have come together and done something so good, and I think action speaks louder than words. So I like to put it there.
So I'm very happy because even in my time, most of the girls used to do well. Women are not lacking anything. They are good. They should come forward and do, and I'm very happy that women are doing good.
Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dream comes true.
While the games will be remembered for their athleticism and spirit, let's not forget the women who made it all possible.
It is absolutely fabulous to see that gender equality is actually not being talked about. It's just not another topic for academia. It's actually being implemented. And we see this in the games itself. 49% women athletes to 51% ratio. It's just right there. We've just hit the balance mark.
An ode to the unsung champions. Thank you.